Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Annalise, and this is another Q's with A. Today I have a bunch of questions from Instagram. Thank you guys so much for sending those my way. Yeah, let's get started. First question I have today is, what is the name of this hair color that I have here? This is called Blue Ruin. It is by Good Dye Young, which is Hayley Williams' hair dye company. I love it. I've been using it for years. It's vegan and it's super healthy. It's kept my hair very healthy and it's very pigmented, so it lasts for a really long time. So I highly recommend. They have all kinds of different shades, really great shampoo and conditioner. Other products are amazing as well, so I highly recommend. So yeah, Blue Ruin. Another question related to that is, will I ever go back to natural hair color, or am I going to be a blue-haired girl forever? I don't know. I'm not really thinking about it like that. I really like being a blue-haired girl, but I would imagine one day maybe I'll want to do something different. Maybe it'll be another vibrant color, or maybe it will be blonde or brunette. Who knows? I used to be a blonde, so I do like being a blonde, but as of now, I'm going to be blue for the foreseeable future. So get used to it. Do you have any song ideas dancing around in your mind that you have not yet materialized? Yes, I do. I pretty much always do. I write everything down, so I have a bunch of notes sitting in my phone right now that have not yet become songs, but maybe sometime soon they will. This is a very cute question. What is your favorite thing in life? I think I'd probably have to say music and my dog. Those are my favorite things. I've answered this question before, but I got another one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there. Somebody asked how tall I am. I am 5'1". I'm a very short little girl. It's something that I kind of hate. I wish I was a little bit taller, but you can't change it, can't do anything about it. I'm 5'1", I'm small. I wear heels and platforms often, so yeah. What is a typical day for you? Not every day is the same for me. I don't really have like a set routine. When I'm not doing work things, I try to make it to the gym at least once a day, and I try to hang out with my dog, and then I just try to take care of any other personal things that I might need to do, like go grocery shopping. If I'm feeling crazy, I might go out and see my friends. But for the most part, I work a lot. So a typical day for me always involves work in some capacity, whether it's like editing on the computer or filming with the boys or recording. I usually have something to do for the band. Another hair-related question, how often do you dye your hair? It depends. Like right now you can see that I have roots showing, and I really don't mind that. I know some people don't like that, but I like to allow my hair to breathe, and I think that the roots kind of look cool, to be honest. So I usually just let it grow out for as long as I'm comfortable with. If I have like an event coming up or a music video or something like that, I'll freshen it up. But otherwise, I just let it go for as long as humanly possible. I'd say right now I'm kind of at an average of like a month and a half to 2 months. Someone asked how many questions we get and if I read them all. We get a lot of questions, and I do read them all, but I don't answer all of them because this would be a really long video if I did. So, someone asked, have I been to Germany? Yes, actually. The boys and I lived in Dusseldorf in 2019, and prior to that, I'd been to Germany twice. My mom is German, my family is German. We honestly kind of thought for a while that we were gonna move there, but then the pandemic happened, so a lot changed for us. And thank goodness it did, because the pandemic led us to YouTube. And on that subject, someone asked if we have any tours in Europe planned. We don't at the moment, but if you guys know anybody that would let an independent band play at their venue, you let me know, because we would love to. Okay, next question. Have you ever met a celebrity? I have. Actually, I think there's a whole video on this here on our YouTube channel if you're interested in hearing about a few times that I met celebrities. I've met Drake. I've met Dua Lipa. I've met Kid Rock. I've met Rick Fox. Oh, I met Joe Jonas and all of DNCE, the band he was in before Jonas Brothers got back together. Martina McBride, who is actually one of my idols, so that was really cool. She was really, really nice to me. This is a funny question. Would you ever go to space? I want to say no because I'm kind of a big baby and I think it would be a little too scary. I think it would take a lot of people going to space to convince me to go. I would just be like really afraid of the risks, I think. Not to mention like the nausea, the motion sickness of like going into space. One time I did one of those simulators at Disney World where they like simulate going to space and I got so sick after, so I don't think I would like it. If you could have dinner with anyone dead, who would it be? I think I would go to dinner with George Harrison. Either George Harrison or Michael Jackson, but probably George Harrison. I just think he's cool. He's one of my favorite artists ever, and I would love to talk about music and the Beatles and Buddhism and meditation and all the stuff, all the things. This is an interesting question. How many oceans have you been in? I've been in the Pacific and the Atlantic, the Gulf of Mexico, and the Mediterranean. Yeah, the Mediterranean Sea. I've just been notified that the Mediterranean Sea is also a part of the Atlantic Ocean, so I guess I've been in 3 oceans. What is the best thing about where you live? I live in Nashville, Tennessee. I think the best thing about living here is that there are musicians everywhere, songwriters everywhere. It is Music City, and I think that's really cool. There's a lot of good food here, a lot of good drinks here, very cool bars, always something to do aside from Broadway. I think a lot of people think that all there is to Nashville is Broadway, but that's so not true. The other great thing about living here is that usually most of my favorite artists come here to play a show when they're on tour. We have a great arena, stadium, and amphitheaters and stuff, so yeah. What is the worst injury you've ever had? When I was little, I was in a car accident with my mom and my brother, and my baby tooth, my front tooth, was pushed back up into my face because I hit the car seat. That was probably the worst because I had to get it pulled out. And I remember it very vividly. I was like 4, I think. I was pretty little. And my smile was very different after that. So I like this question. Would you rather live in a penthouse or on a giant farm? I would definitely choose a farm. I've said this before and I will say it a million times. My goal is to have a big farm with a bunch of animals on it, out in the wilderness in a very beautiful place. That is a dream of mine. What is next for IMY2? Well, I'm very excited to tell you that we have a new song coming out. It's called Back Together, and it comes out on June 30th, 2 weeks from today. You can actually pre-save it now. There's going to be a link down here below, and it's actually a link tree, so you can find links to everything, merch, tour dates, all the stuff, but definitely go ahead and pre-save it. It's called Back Together. It's so cute. I'm really excited. It's one of my favorites. So we have that happening. We also are playing a show tomorrow night here in Nashville, an original show. I'm so excited. We're going to be playing at the Basement with Sierra Annie, who is another independent artist here in Nashville that's amazing. So if you're here, please come hang out. It's going to be so much fun. I think the doors open at 7 and tickets are $10. The boys and I just got back from LA and we recorded a bunch of new music. We're going to be playing a lot of secret, brand new, unreleased material at this show. So if you want to come get a sneak peek, come check it out. But I'm very excited about all the stuff that we've created and everything to come. We've got some shows coming up in the summertime, so go toimy2music.com to keep an eye out for those. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Annalise. I love hanging out with you and answering all your questions, so thanks for sending those in. If there's anything that I missed that you would like me to talk more about, just comment below. I'll try to get back to you. But in the meantime, make sure you pre-save Back Together, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Is the Mediterranean Sea an ocean? Or am I just dumb?